smooching the microphone. A pair of jeans to demonstrate. In the big basket, I've got this, obviously for my rollies. I don't know if rollies are just so funny. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I start packing the box back up. I really like the button ones. And hello, my name's Lily, and today I thought I would show you through my sewing and bits and pieces kit. I kind of need to reorganize it a little bit, and when I started the other day to go through what I had in here, I stopped myself because I was like, this will be a good video. I'm gonna wait until I can film it for my channel. So here we are. This box itself was a gift from my mum a Christmas or two ago, and I still have the tag on. I haven't taken it off yet. I don't know why. And I know why she picked this design, because I have had a long-standing love of Paris, and I have lived there for a time, and will very likely be heading back. So I think that informed her choice of this box with the Eiffel Tower and the vintage bike, which I actually did own a bike almost exactly like this at one point. It was blue and it had a wicker basket. And I love that it's got the little map here. I can't see what part of Paris it's showing. Oh yeah, near the Eiffel Tower. And then it's showing like Notre Dame, a street sign. Yeah, it's very cute. I love the metro signs as well. So this isn't something I probably would have ever bought myself. I think it's something that I would have associated with my mum, because she always has had like a sewing kit or something like this, and I don't know, I don't think I ever felt grown up enough to have a sewing kit, and also I can't sew, so that's also why I don't think I had one. But I have accumulated bits and pieces for doing small mends and things like that, and as it turns out, this has become very handy for storing those things. So I will show you what we've got. And I'm going to be discovering a lot of this with you because, like I said, I started looking in here the other day, but I didn't go right through it because I wanted to save it for the video. So we will see. So, what have we got? We've got spare shoelaces. I feel like this is where I've put all those things where I'm like, I know I need to keep it because maybe I'll need them at some point, but I don't know where to put them. So this is where those things go. I've got 2 more sets of laces. I don't even know how I came to have these in my possession, to be honest. I've got this piece of foam which I know what this is for. This is to put in the toe of a shoe when a shoe is too small and you need to I guess fill it out a little bit. And I have this pair of flats that I ordered, and they were just probably half a size too big for me, but I bought them on final sale, so I couldn't return them without losing my money. So I bought this stuff to try and help, and it kind of works, but it's also kind of uncomfortable. So I'm not sure I'd recommend doing that. But that's what that's for. These are, so these are kind of interesting. So for some context, I went through a little phase a while back where I was looking at vintage jewelry on Etsy and eBay, because there's so much beautiful vintage jewelry available at, you know, really affordable prices, and you can get such unique pieces. And one of the things I came across a lot was really beautiful brooches that had gorgeous designs, and quite often I would think, oh my goodness, that would look so beautiful on like a pendant as a necklace. And so I did a Google search to see if there was an easy way to convert brooches into pendants for necklaces. And I found these on, I don't know if it was on Temu or where I got them, but they were, I remember they weren't expensive. And I've got some in here that are silver. I can't open them up to show you because it's fully sealed, but it looks like there's some in there that are silver and some that are gold. Let's see if you can see that. And it looks like it has a section for you to thread the pin of the brooch through and a pendant attachment on the end. So that's cool. I haven't done it yet. I'll have to see if my mum has an old brooch or something that I can try it out on, but that's what those are. Here is a measuring tape. These here are the most handy things of all time, I swear. So I got these on Amazon. Maybe I'll separate the silver from the gold. So what these are buttons that allow you to adjust your jeans if they are too loose around the waist. So over the last few years, I feel like my weight has fluctuated a bit, not hugely, like not in a way that most people would probably really notice, but in a way where my jeans go from fitting me to being a little bit loose to fitting me to being a bit loose. And when I'm going through the jeans are a little bit loose phase, which hasn't happened for a while, might I add, but when I am going through that phase, it's really handy to have these because basically, I'll show you without stabbing my finger. Basically, you put this pin through the waist of your jeans, and then screw this on the back to fasten it, And then you can put this button, sorry, I don't know if that's working. You can put this button through your regular, God, I'm not good at explaining this. Let me go and get a pair of jeans and I will demonstrate. That will be better. Okay, I am back with a pair of jeans to demonstrate. So see, these are the jeans, and that's the regular button and buttonhole. And let's say I was finding the waist a bit too big and I wanted it to sit like a bit tighter, like more like there. What I would do is I would get one of these, a silver one to match. Open it. Then let's say I wanted it to sit here. Just pierce the denim. I don't know if you can see, but it's come through the other side. And I get the end of this. Just screws on. There you can see I've now got two buttons. And then, instead of fastening the jeans with the original button, I'd go over to the new one and fasten them like that. And if you're just doing it a few inches, it's really not badly noticeable that this is a little bit uneven here, and I just find it to be a really inexpensive way to be able to adjust my jeans. And I like it because it's not a permanent way of adjusting them, because again, like I said, my weight fluctuates, and you know, within another 2 months or so I might need to go back to the original button. So it's a very handy and flexible way of making your jeans and trousers more adjustable. So I have a whole bunch of those, and all different, I mean, they have all different patterns. They have like a black one, I've got bronze ones, silver, there's even like this daisy one, just kind of cute, and this daisy one, a white one, so yeah, you can see how handy they might come in. So that is those. Maybe what I'll do is have this like this. So I've also got these, which again are like waist adjusters for trousers. I don't find these quite as good because they're not as sturdy, and I feel like when I have tried using them, I'm at risk of them like popping off when I sit down. So the idea is to, I guess, adjust the fabric on the side of a skirt or the side of trousers and clip it with this. So they're handy to have if you need to make a quick adjustment on the go, but as a reliable solution, I wouldn't probably find them to be the best. And then I've got safety pins, always handy. I've got a spare button that came with a blazer that I recently bought. So, you know, when you get coats or shirts and they come with a spare button, I never used to know where to put them, so now this is going to be the place. And I've got these scissors which I bought during COVID when I planned to cut my own fringe. I was one of those people during COVID that wanted to create their own bangs, and I even bought like proper hair cutting scissors, but even though I did watch a few tutorials, I did not go through with it. I ended up going to a professional and I still regretted it deeply. And here's a mini sewing kit that I guess I must have got like at a hotel or something, I'm not sure. No idea. This is double-sided tape, which I don't wear things that need this a lot these days, but it's still very handy to have for like a rogue blouse that has a gap in between the buttons or something. So there's that. And this is one of the most useful tools I've ever bought. It's one of those things that I thought that I would buy and then probably never need to use, but I've already used it a few times and have been so grateful for having it. So this is a leather puncher. So it has enabled me to adjust a couple of belts that I own by making them more adjustable by adding a hole. And it is so easy to use. I just place this end in the spot that I need to put the additional hole, and I go like that, and it's as simple as that. I love it. So that lives here as well. And then in the big basket, I've got this other sewing kit. Again, I've got no idea how I acquired this. I don't know if my mum popped it in there or what, but they have some little needles and some spools. I think I have tried to repair something at some point because this looks like it's been used and badly done. Lots of different colours in there. Some more safety pins. Little baby scissors. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're like little doll scissors. Why are mini things so adorable? a thimble. And oh, there's some very plain clear buttons at the bottom there. And then there's this like fluffy ball. I don't know if I like the texture of that. Ooh. But I think I think it's meant to be a pin cushion, I'm guessing. Shoelaces, obviously for my rollies. I don't know if rollies are known around the world or if they're just like an Aussie thing, but I've only got one pair. They're like a kind of like a leopard print, and they're kind of like brogue style shoes, but they are the most comfortable shoes of all time. And I'm kind of bummed that I don't feel like they go with a lot of my outfits because they are so comfortable that I would love to be able to wear them more often than I actually do. So this must have been spare laces that I got for those. And this is copper wire. I have no idea why I bought this or when I bought this, but I'm guessing like I went through one of my many phases where I planned to do something and didn't do it. And obviously this was something to do with jewelry making because it says it's for jewelry. So I don't know, it might come in handy one day. Either that or I'll get rid of it, and then the day after I get rid of it I'll have a need for it, you know? I feel like that happens sometimes. So here are just those clear, really tight, really elastic hair elastics. I actually rarely use these for my hair, but I find them really handy sometimes for belts. So when you are wearing a belt, say around your waist, and you fastened it but you've got the end there and maybe there's too much to even be held properly by a belt loop, or whatever you're wearing doesn't have a belt loop, then I use one of these to hold it to my body. So I pop one of these around the belt and then I'm able to tuck the end underneath. That's those. More foam inserts for shoes that don't fit properly. Got this little foamy thing. I think I bought a set of these to stick on the heels of my sneakers. So I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like padded foam, and on this side it's like a sticker, so I can take that off and stick it to the heel of a shoe. And think I used them in sneakers before when I was having problems with my heels rubbing. What's this? I don't even know what these are. More shoe inserts of some fashion. Okay, so I guess these have the same purpose. Can you tell I find it hard to pick the right size shoes? So I guess they sit in the shoe and this goes around the heel like that. I don't know if you can hear that, but my cat's crying at the door. I'm just gonna go let her in. Hang on. Okay, the cat is in the room now. She might make an appearance. I don't know. So I've also got this hemming tape that I bought for my curtains about 7 years ago. They still drag on the floor. I never did hem them, but I do have this tape if I ever get around to it. So it's just like iron-on tape that allows you to shorten curtains. Hello, darling. Oh, she's hopping in the box. So this is not part of my sewing kit, clearly. And the last item that I had in here. You can stay in there, hon. You can stay in. There you go. Good girl. The last item I had was another giant stash of safety pins. So I really have enough safety pins to last a lifetime at this stage. So there we go. I can never predict what's going to happen when these animals are in the room with me, I swear. Well, I can't pack my belongings back in, but that's okay. You enjoy the box, Missy. Okay. She's molting everywhere. This is so funny. You alright, Missy? I'm really not sure how to proceed now. I guess I can just talk about life, right? So this is the third video that I filmed today, because I haven't been able to film in a while, and I thought while I had the time and energy I would try and do a few back to back. So I had a few up my sleeve that I could stagger and schedule during the week. Oh my gosh, she's molting so much. So the other two, and I don't know what order I'll post them in yet, but the other two are like bag reviews, purely because I was looking for a review of a particular bag this week, and I couldn't find one because it wasn't like a popular model, I guess. And I thought, well, those bags that I've got, like the 2 Mulberry bags that I have, they're not super popular ones either, and I don't think that there are many reviews available. So I thought, why not do a review style video but make it ASMR. As always, it was that kind of like intentionally unintentional style that I kind of aim for. And also they're quite easy videos to film, right? Because I've got the object right there in front of me, and it's not very taxing or challenging to talk about the pros and cons of a handbag. So I thought they would be some short, easy ones to film. And then, as I mentioned, I had been starting to organize this this box the other day, and I decided to pause because I realized that the sounds were kind of nice, some of them. I really like the button ones, and the box had some nice sounds. Darling, can you sit on my lap? Can you come on my lap? No? Come down here. There we go. There we go. So yeah, as I started to look through what I had in here, I was like, oh no, there's some nice sounds, and it could be a good thing to run through for a video. So yeah, I might even try to get one more in today. I'm not sure what to do though. That's the only thing, like sometimes I just am like, what do I even talk about? I go blank. So sometimes I feel like I have loads of ideas and loads of things that I want to be talking about, and then other times, like this week when I was thinking about filming, I was like just drawing blanks. So I need to start maybe a register of ideas so I can maintain a bit more consistency for filming. Which is so funny. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I start packing the box back up. I think as soon as the attention goes off her, she'll get a little bit grumpy. But we'll see. Hey, Missy. Smooching the microphone. Get back here, please. Oh my god. I had absolutely no idea when I started this channel that it would end up becoming a pet channel, but I would have these 2 furry co-hosts regularly appearing. So I'm glad most of you seem to enjoy their impromptu appearances. Like I said, I never know what's going to happen when they're in the room with me. Let's pop this up here. Hey, miss. Right. Let me close that now. There we go. There we go. Well, I might leave it here. As always, thank you so much for watching. And try and move the mic so you can see what she's doing. What are you doing, miss? There you go. As I was saying, as always, thank you so much for watching. We both appreciate you. And I hope to see you on my next video. Good night. You silly girl. Do you have to show your bum to everybody? My goodness, have some modesty. Have some modesty. Hmm? I know. Come here. Come on. Drop down. There we go. You've put so much cat fur everywhere, Missy. Hey? It's everywhere. What do you have to say for yourself? It's all over my t-shirt. Hey? It's all over my desk. What say you? Huh? Yes? What say you, Miss Yumi? What say you? So much fur, Missy.